I thought his last name was Privy instead of Privy, like, you know, the bathroom, like Privy. So I remember thinking, oh, that poor kid, he has like the worst last name. He has to live with that his whole life. So I guess karma got me.
Me and Maddie actually met on the mission. We both served in Mexico, Tijuana. So she was starting her mission as I was finishing up.
He was just like really spunky and happy and uplifting.
She was super spunky. She was like, the best way I could describe it is just upbeat. She had this light about her. You could almost see it through her eyes. She's just very fun. She was willing to talk to anyone. It was just attractive to everyone. Everyone just kind of hovered towards her. So yeah, that initially caught my eye. I was like, this girl's kind of different. She's something special. After I got home from my mission, I went to BYU, Idaho, and I decided, I was like, I should write this girl a letter.
One Monday I went and I opened up my email and I saw a letter from Elder Privy.
Probably 2 or 3 lines trying to see how she was doing in the work.
I didn't think much of it just because we were really good friends on the mission and that's it.
And these letters went from 2 lines to a paragraph.
Over the months, they just started getting a little longer.
I liked the weeks you could see her family letter was super short and mine was really long. I was like, okay, that's a good sign.
Every time I'd write, I'd look forward to writing Matt.
It was fun getting to talk to her. I looked forward to Mondays receiving that email and seeing what she'd say.
I remember just thinking, this guy is really awesome. I was excited to get home and get to know him better.
So after she got home from her mission, I decided I wanted to send her an actual message. We'd been doing the email thing and I was like, okay, it's probably time to do something a little more.
I was actually waiting. I was waiting for a few days to see if he'd message me or anything. About 5 days in, he finally did.
After we were texting for a little bit, I was like, I want to talk to this girl. So I had this really good idea. I was like, hey, I'm sure you probably have a really funny accent. I'd love to FaceTime you. So that was kind of my ease way in, right?
And I was so nervous to Skype with him because I hadn't talked to a boy in like a year and a half and my English was terrible.
We started FaceTiming and that first time it felt so normal.
It was just so natural.
I just felt like I was talking to a great friend.
It was like we were just best friends from way back.
So we just talked and talked and talked. It was getting late, so I hung up and the one thing I thought after I hung up, I was like, I gotta talk to that girl again.
I remember thinking like, holy cow, I just want to talk to him every day.
We'd Skype for 3 and 4 hours most nights.
We would never run out of things to say.
It was time to just talk without anything physical. We were just getting to know each other and kind of seeing her personality shine. I remember one night in specific, she said, if you were on your deathbed, what were the things you'd have to accomplish in life? She kind of talked about her want to be a mother and how she wants to treat other people. Man, this girl, she's different. I really fell in love with her.
About 2 months into Skyping, he said, I only have 4 days off.
I got courageous, so I was like, hey, listen, like I got a couple days off. Do you want to come to Coeur d'Alene? Do you want to come meet my family?
I thought like, oh, okay, that's kind of a big deal. That night, I went up to my mom to ask her, because, you know, moms know everything. And so I said, you know, Mom, like, do you think I should go? And honestly, I was expecting her to say, maybe just take some more time to get to know him a little better, and then you can see him when school starts and stuff. But as soon as I asked her, she said, oh, you have to go, you need to go. And so I went.
That was the first kind of big step in our relationship. It was just me and her. We pulled up and I see this big herd. You got all 10 kids, right, running towards her, wanting to give her a big old hug, and it just felt right from the get-go.
He has 9 siblings, and so all of his family comes running up, and I just see like a herd of kids running at us, and they run up and they were so welcoming and just gave us, you know, big hugs, and I just felt right at home from the get-go.
Probably the thing that impressed me most that first time we were together was how she acted around other people. People can kind of put forth a front, but she was just genuine. I loved the fact that she wasn't just like nice to everyone, but she was nice to anyone. Anyone we came in contact with, she was friendly and outgoing, and she was just herself. And she just has this lighthearted kind of enthusiasm about her that just kind of picks up the pace on life. If I can feel this way all the time, like I want that. That first day, I was a little nervous. I mean, last time we had seen each other was missionaries, you know. But we had already been talking for a few months. We were comfortable with each other. And I knew I wanted to kiss her on that first day. But I couldn't decide when. So all day I was kind of finding the right moment, and I couldn't really figure it out until in the evening time. It was getting late.
We went on a walk, and so we walked out just me and him.
We're gonna go stargazing, right? That was my game plan. And so yeah, we went on a little trail, and then we set up a blanket, and it was great. We were just laying out there, you know, and that was the first time we kind of got to express our feelings a little bit more.
That's when he finally told me that, you know, he has some feelings for me, and and I told him the same. We
could finally be open, and it just felt natural. We were just looking up at the stars, having a deep conversation, and I wanted to kiss her so bad. And I remember my heart started beating. And I was like, oh man, I'm getting really nervous. And she even commented, she's like, hey, your heart's beating really loud. I was like, yeah, it's because I'm trying to kiss you.
He leaned over and he did like this cheesy kind of pickup line on me.
I had my pickup line all ready to go. I said, listen, like FaceTiming you has been great,
but there's something I've been wanting to do that I can't do over Skype. And then he like turned towards me, and I knew he was gonna kiss me. And I don't really know what came over me, but like as he turned towards me, I kissed him. And so it was like kind of funny.
And she'll claim that she kissed me, but that's not how it went. I definitely made the move.
But yeah, that was our first kiss.
And it was magical. Like it just felt right, and I felt at home.
It didn't feel weird at all. It just felt like coming home. I think it was our last day in Coeur d'Alene. We went to Coeur d'Alene Lake, and there's all these docks that kind of wrap around the lake. As we were walking around, I remember just thinking like, oh my gosh, I love you. I never in a million years thought you could love someone that fast or anything. But as I was with him, I just thought like, I want to be with you. Like, I don't want anyone else.
Seeing her in real life, seeing how she interacted with my family, around other people, I couldn't help. I felt like I loved her, and I was like, this is crazy. We've only been together 3 days. By the end of those 3 days, I knew. I feel like as time has progressed, I've fallen more and more in love with her. The proposal. This is a good one. I was really proud of myself here. Maddie's really big on surprises, so I knew that this was gonna have to be something that was gonna catch her off guard.
He came with me home for Christmas to visit my family.
Christmas Day was gonna be the perfect time to do it.
My whole family was in on it, and they all knew, but I had no idea.
Someone had to be distracting Maddie all day while I was running off with other people trying to get things set up. They have a barn out on their property, and so I was hanging up pictures, making a sign. And then we had her mom, she had a movie. And she was like, hey, do you guys mind going out to the barn and setting up the movie?
And I was like, sure. You know, I didn't think anything of it.
I was like, okay, this is my chance, right? I slide on my jacket, I got my ring in the pocket, I'm all nervous.
And so we walk out to the barn. I was so oblivious. I was not thinking anything of it. And we go upstairs and we walk in, and I see all these lights and these pictures of us. And as soon as I saw that, like I knew that he was gonna proposed to me. It was really sweet. He just, you know, he got down on one knee and gave the sweetest little speech I've ever heard in my life, and just asked me right then.
I got down and I proposed right there.
My favorite thing about him, that's hard, but there's a lot.
I don't think I can nail it down to just one thing. Okay. Well, one of my favorite things about Maddie is her sweetness.
He is just the kindest person I've ever met. Sorry, I did not think I was gonna cry.
She loves the people around you, and she treats them with such kindness. It's in the way she talks, it's her voice, it's her attitude towards life. She's sweet, and she lifts everyone else with her. If you share something with Maddie, she'll flip it around and make you feel better about yourself.
My mom always told me growing up, make sure you marry someone who's kind. Everywhere we go, it's like he's looking for someone to serve. He genuinely cares about every single person he meets. He has a heart of gold.
Being around her like energizes me and makes me want to be better. It's that light that I was talking about before that just kind of comes through, and she just brightens everyone up.
He's just so good. He's just so wholesome. He's just home. When I'm with him, it's just like I'm home, no matter where I am. He makes me laugh. And he's just my best friend.
I think what excites me most about being with Maddie is the way she makes me want to be better. She's got that positiveness about her that makes everyone want to try to be a better person. And I'm excited for the person she's going to help me to be. I know I've seen the love puts towards other people, and I'm excited to see her as a mother and to grow in that role and to see us grow together. I know that our family, it's going to be strong because we're going to have her. I'm excited to see where life takes us because I know that there's not going to be a boring moment with Maddie. If she's there, it's going to be exciting, and I know that she's going to push me along to make me become a better man.
My girl.